Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. I finished a project, went thrifting on Saturday with the whole fam. Today was mostly spent cleaning and organizing, catching up on spending so much time finishing up a crochet project for Mother's Day. So now I'm ready with my hot drink, a bag of yarn. Let's go check out some yarn together. So I finished my shawl just in time to send it down to my mother-in-law through the mail. Hopefully it'll get there for at least the Monday after Mother's Day. I hope it's not terribly far, but you know, sometimes stuff happens with the mail. My daughter made a really cute card to go with it, and so that's going with it as well. I hope she really enjoys it. Okay, finishing the shawl became an ordeal. The first 25 or so rows started to do a hump, so the rest of the shawl was really nice and straight, but this little hump at the top, I looked at the pattern and to see if by the time I really realized that it wasn't going to straighten out, I had already gotten to more than halfway done and I didn't want to have to go back, so I just decided I was going to have to learn how to do blocking. Even reading the comments at the bottom of the pattern, original pattern, some people had this problem, but a lot of people didn't, so it had to do more with how tightly I did my own stitches at the beginning, and live and learn. Anyways, I've never blocked before, so I guess this gave me an opportunity to try out blocking. I watched a video by Jada and Stitches, and I appreciated her crochet wisdom when it came to this. So I followed her word, gospel, kept my iron about an inch above the fibers, and made sure that it never touched because I didn't want to flatten them or have them lose their movement, which is really important with a shawl, I figure. I've never had a shawl before like that. I've had a pashmina from India, cashmere and silk, beautiful, but you need the movement. This is what I assume. Anyways, it worked really well on the peacoats edging and really made them stand out and look absolutely gorgeous. It did loosen up some of the stitching. It is a lot better than it was. I can still see it, but I don't think anyone else will even notice that there was even remotely a hump there. I do not have a ironing board. I don't like to iron my clothes, so I don't do it very often. I don't have very much stuff in my wardrobe to iron for that reason. So I have this old secretary desk that was handcrafted over 100 years ago by my great-grandfather as a wedding gift to his bride, Queen Eve Ashley. Yes, I know, fabulous name. Husband wouldn't let me use either of them for either of our daughters. What a guy. Anyway, this desk is my legacy, I guess. It's been handed down for a couple generations now, and I've been in love with this desk for as long as I can remember. It is now in my possession to use how I want to, which is fantastic. Over a couple moves across the country, the base we were using for the desk, which was not made by my grandfather, was lost. Great-grandfather, sorry. And so now I'm in the market looking for a good base for it, and I have a few minor repairs to do on it, and I'd really like to give it a good painting and really bring it to my a little more colorful area here. I am looking into replacing this shelf behind me as well. It is one I was using in my laundry room, and I've replaced that, and it's just kind of moved around the house. It's kind of the hold space till I find something that I actually really like. Anyways, off topic. So I took the fold down piece for my desk and I covered it with a really thick hospital blanket and a really thick towel, and I used stainless steel pins. You don't want to use the cheapo ones because there's a chance they might rust, and if they rust, they'll discolor your piece. Not taking that chance after the hours I put into this thing. So, laid the shawl down, put on a cheesy movie, got to work. Steamed that thing for about 45 minutes, stretching, moving it. It is longer. It is still very, 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 very beautiful. And it is definitely got a better drape now that I've done this. I've got these lovely, experimented a little bit as well on the side while I was waiting for it to cool down, and a couple times, because you're not supposed to touch it, it's still really hot. So I used my little granny squares that I have in my intro, and I blocked 2 of them to see if that is really going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So those granny squares are going to be going on as sleeves on a regular shirt. I've seen this really cute sweatshirt a couple months ago where somebody had taken off the sleeves and put on granny square sleeves. Or sorry, they did stripes. I want to do granny squares with this particular neon and black. I think it would be really cute, so that's what I've chosen, and that's what I'm going to do at some point. But I haven't found the right black sweatshirt to dismantle, or the one that I really want to deal with right now. Anyways, it worked for those, so I was really impressed with that. You pin the piece in, you steam it, you wait a couple minutes, and then you stretch it again with your fingers, steam it again. So hopefully it'll get to her. I am a little nervous that maybe it's not her style or her color, but I made the attempt, and I really do hope she enjoys it. I started my Grim Reaper today. I have run into a counting issue. This is the first amigurumi that is started with a magic ring and is done in the rounds. At the end of the round, though, I am to slip stitch, chain 1, and then single crochet into 1 stitch. Okay, it keeps throwing me right off. I'm so used to just going around and around and around and around using my stitch counter to keep track, and this has totally thrown me for a loop. So I've had to take it apart. It's only 12 rows for this little head. However, the body and the actual robe piece on the top, totally fine, straightforward, easy peasy. So I should be able to whip through the last bit of the last like 3 or 4 rows for tomorrow during my coffee, or even while I to edit this video. Either way, it's not going to take me very long. He's just a little dude. So we went to the thrift store on a pretty darn good day. They were having an excellent sale on clothing. I got this tie-dye blue cotton with pockets loose dress, so I can wear it all summer long. It's going to be lovely. It's very loose. It kind of reminds me of a muumuu, but you know what? I've embraced it. I think it's cute. I love the color, and it's actually very comfortable, so I'm not going to complain. I got this one for about $1. Now, the one I really like, this one, was $2 whole. It is a strapless pants suit. Love it. This pattern reminds me of my first pair of real leggings in the very early 90s. Had the same colorways, same colorings, slightly different flower. Mine were more roses back in the day, but these ones are a little more of tropical flowers. Beautiful. Soft material. $2. Still had the original tag for $24.99 on it. Who knows how long this person had it, but this is only, it fits. I'm really happy with that, and it's going to be a nice, excellent one for me to wear around the house, or, you know, go to the grocery store or something. Really happy with that choice. Anyhow, let's get on with it. Get to my yarn, get my tablet ready here with all my info on these unmarked beauties. First thing we have up here. I actually thought this was going to be a different yarn. I got it and I was convinced for sure that this right here was a Red Heart Super Saver. However, it hit me right before I was about to start recording. This is not a Red Heart. This is Carrion Simply Soft. It's not a pound, and the jumbo's only come in ombre. So, this beautiful black, which is going to come in handy very, very soon. I already have a project in mind for this one. Love black, and of course I have lots of black. According to the Michaels website, wrap yourself in comfort and luxury with this ever-popular soft yarn. It is soft, but not the softest yarn I have in my collection here. But I'm starting to get a little snobby. Just kidding, just kidding. Never be snobby. Its weight, luster, and sheen of this yarn simply has no equal. In knit or crochet, the drape of Simply Soft makes it the right choice for garments and throws alike. I can see that. A premium yarn that delivers on the details. No dye lots, solids, plus machine washable and dry. Very nice. It's a medium 4, 6 ounces or 170 grams, 315 yards or 288 meters. About a 5 millimeter for your knitting and 5 millimeter crochet hook. Number 2 yarn is Loops and Threads Soft and Shiny. Color is Cream Fresh. Medium 4, 311 yards or 285 meters, 170 grams or 6 ounces. 5.5 millimeter knitting and 5.5 millimeter crochet. It's 100% acrylic, machine wash and dry. Only $2 for this one ball. It was so lovely. I've had this before in teal. Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed working with that. I ended up putting it in my daughter's corner to corner. I think one of her rainbow corner to corner pattern I got on Hobie for free. Love those pillows, those 4 pillows. They're in my intro. Gorgeous. She sleeps with them every night. but the teal was this particular type, and it was really nice and soft to work with. So I got really happy when I saw this. I was like, okay, that is definitely coming home with me. Definitely gonna have to get this one. So this one is another loops and threads. It's been in the thrift store here for about over a month and a half. No one's picked it up, and my son has these two unfinished pillows he got on Amazon, and he needs cover, so we chose these, and they go with his bedding. So these are called Zigzag. They appear to be a bit of a looser, more felted robing, I guess is what they're called. I cannot find a trace of this anywhere online, and I'm usually pretty good at that. So this one really had me intrigued. It's 20 yards or 19 meters. It's similar to a yarn called Ziggy, which I could find lots on, but not this one. It is really soft. It's super bulky, 100 grams or 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, 20 yards or 19 meters, 60% polyester, 40% acrylic. Colorway is called neutral, hand wash warm, and lay flat to dry. I think because there's such a small amount in the 3 balls that we got, because $2 each, right? They're all really nice. I don't think there's enough there to cover the pillows I needed to cover. So I'm thinking we might just separate the strands and then take that Carry-In Simply Soft and use that, or maybe one of my other blacks that I have available here. I have quite a bit of black, so I'm thinking that the 2 strands will really achieve what I want, because I don't think that this is going to be very good for just on its own. I think it's going to need a little bit of help to make sure it doesn't like really felt or just not lay right. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.